Hello. Right, so I don't know what the subject matter of this one would be. Chords, basically, but so looking specifically at making your life sorry, that bit easier. Now this is more aimed for like the beginners, but if you haven't learned like the 7 campfire chords yet, so we'll go through them: A, B, C, D, E, F and G, or G, or whichever other variation. You've created massive problems for yourself for the future. I shall show you with a visual. Boom, boom, boom. Sorry about that noise. Turn that off for a second. So here in this little chart here, that one. Sorry. We have. That's because it's folded on the page. Of course it is. Very handy. There we go. A, D, E, B, E, F, C, F, G, D, G, A, E, A, B, F, B, C, G, C, D. They are the 1, 4, 5 chord progressions in the major keys, without adding the major or the minor or whatever to the note. So, as an example, if you don't know the C chord and the B chord and the F chord, you can play an A. Hang on, let's finally pick and turn the volume back up a bit. You can play an A, you can play a D, and you can play an E. That's an ADE, that's a 1, 4, 5 in the key of A. The only other 1, 4, 5 chord progression that you can actually play, if you haven't learned C, B and F, is a D, D, G, A. So out of the 7 available major keys, you've only got 2. Because you can't play 3 chords. Yeah. Example, you can't play A, B, F, which is a 1, 4, 5 in the key of B, because you can't play a B, you can't play an E, you can't play the F, you can play the E. Same with the C, F, G, you can't play the C, you can't play the F, and you probably can't play the G as a bar chord. You can't play the F, B, C either, or the G, C and D. This is a fundamentally terrible way of learning music. Sorry if that's how you've learned it, but it is. It's how it's taught, and how a lot of people are given terrible advice. Oh, just avoid that chord. You'll get it eventually. You'll never get it eventually if you don't play it. That's the sad, honest truth about this. You have to put the time and effort in. So we'll go through the chords. We have A. That is the 2nd fret, 2nd fret and 2nd fret of the 2nd, 3rd and 4th strings, played from the 5th string. The B, what we're going to do is we're then going to learn the A minor. So we have A major, we then have an A minor, which we put the index from there, the ring, sorry. So we have all 3 in a row there, and then we move that one up there and those 2 up there, and we have an A minor. If we pull that back and put the finger in front of it as a bar, using it on the side of the finger, not on the underside, you then have an A sharp minor, and or a C minor or a B minor. So to make a B minor, you put an A there and pull it back. So you can go now from A to A minor to B minor, C minor, and so on and so forth. The C, where are we? That would be us B, wouldn't it? 7, then we need a B major and a B minor. So the B major is the same A shape, all 3 in a row, pulled back, same logic, bar in front. Now you have a B major. B minor, B major, C major. So even if you can't do the campfire C now, you can do C major. You can even do that A there with one finger and pull it back like a rock star. And one finger there, one finger there. Right, so the C, that brings us to C. C we have, going from bottom string, we have muted, then we have 3, then we have 2, then we have an open, then we have 1, then we have an open. That's a C major chord. C minor, root there, minor shape. D major, 4 strings, open, 2, 3, 2. D minor, same again, 4 strings, unless you're in drop D. Then we are open, 2, 3, 1. And then we're on to E minor, E major, sorry. So E major is the same shape as an A minor, you just push it up. So from there onto the next set of strings. There you go, that's now an E major. All 6 strings, take the ring out of it, it's now E minor. Put that finger back on, it's now an E major. Pull it back, put the bar in front, it's now an F major. Take the finger out, it's an F minor. Put it back, major. Drag it back, G major, G minor. Now you can play a 1-4-5 in any key. Now you can go F, B, C, G, C, D, A, D, E, E, A, B, D, G, A, and F, B, and I've done that already, you see. That is a far more effective way of practicing the chords than just trying to work it out eventually. Because once you get that, you can then easily transfer to a different progression. So for example, using just the A, D, E to begin with, we have a 1-4-5. Now we're going to take that and make it a 1-6-4-5. So we now have A, F, D and E. So we go. And the same applies to all of the rest of them. So if we were to do a C, do that in C, that would be C, A minor, F and G, which is also Misfits Saturday Night. Goes like this. And I won't sing it to you. So if you're a beginner, don't listen to the people that tell you not to learn chords. Go and learn chords. A, B, C, D, E, F and G, major and minor, in first position. Because without them you're missing 80% of the available music options to you. Don't limit yourself from day one. It's not worth it.